or if Halo Reach is actually picked up, we're not going to get any credit for this. You know why? It hurts. It hurts the community to give me any sort of respect. And I know you're like fucking grinding on your teeth and you're like, oh, fuck that, I don't want to give him any credit. But fuck you, man. Like, you know, give me something here. And if we don't grow up and mature as a community, like, if we don't start maturing somehow, I mean, there's the most immature shit going on, myself included in that. But son of a bitch, dude, it's just getting annoying as fuck all the time.
You know what I want to see is when you look at the StarCraft fans, and I know I just went on a rant about the fans a second ago, but these dudes are active, man. They started up Barcraft. And I know they're an older community, but they walked into their bar, they're like, yo, we're coming here on Sunday night, and I'm bringing all my 50 nerd friends. They're active fans. Or Halo dudes just complaining about being blocked out. Do stuff. If you got a crazy idea, just do. Just fucking do, and you're not a fan anymore. You're part of it.
We talk about our Halo fans being a little stylish. Maybe our motherfuckers are a little too stylish. Y'all motherfuckers need to start watching and seeing what the hell is going on with the community and being involved. That's what it's all about. Be a little more nerdy, all right?
Yeah,
because we need y'all.
I concur. What else you got in that fucking mind jumbling around in there, Dre?
I can't wait to talk about the Boss Nasty stuff.
Trash out.
Here, I'm not going to say too much about Boss Nasty, but I actually like the guy. I actually think he's hysterical, and I think he's good for our community, but I'll hold off till Wednesday.
Really?
I really do. I've known this kid since Rainbow Six Vegas. He used to play in the Rainbow Six Vegas tournaments at MLG. Then he played Gears, then he played Shadowrun, now he's in Halo. So I've known him for years, and I've seen his personality progress over the years. I actually think he's fucking hysterical.
Wow. All right.
He's the master troll, dude.
All right.
I googled Boss Nasty, right? And I went to images because I was like, yo, what's this dude look like? And he had this picture with this camera and shades on, and
I gotta say, give me.
Nah, that's a whack ass. I mean, that's all I'm saying about that.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
wait. How do you spell it? Boss Nasty.
Google Boss BOSS. Let's all do it in the chat together.
No. I'm gonna bring it up. I'll be able to show him.
Oh, Boss space NASTI.
Yo, I'm gonna interview him. I won't do it on the real show. I'm gonna do it on the side.
You really want to do that? All right,
Yo,
well, guys,
it's a character,
this is the picture. It's right there. Hopefully, it didn't ruin everything. But that's him.
Boss Nasty. Man. Look at him.
Very
Come on, man.
That kid gets more pussy than tampon.
Dude, he probably gets more ass than a boy, if you ask me. He's got the creeper stash rocking out, man. He fucking slaying, man, you know?
I
haven't gotten that since the 70s, so I guess I gotta start gelling my hair and all that gay shit. That's funny.
Right.
That could be the funniest picture I've ever seen.
Yo, I've noticed in the chat a lot of kids are like, yo, there's no Halo next year? Relax, dude. I think 100% Halo next year. Just relax. We're just trying to make sure that, you know, we can sustain this community, as DMAC keeps saying, and we're doing our best to do that. So thanks for watching. Thank you to Gandhi for ordering.
Coming on Wednesday from Killer KC on how we, as a community, could get together and really help out. So I think that's going to be a nice topic of discussion on Wednesday, for sure.
Wait. What?
Coming on. Say it again.
I talked to Killer KC. I had a little meeting with him at the office. We talked for a few minutes, and we talked about how we could get these settings in the right place, and how we could have, you know, Halo in the right place in 2012. You know, we'll have more discussion on that on Wednesday.
Well, you motherfucker, you didn't even tell us about it. How can we discuss something you're just bringing up now?
Yo, I'm sorry. I just all right.
Okay,
so
that just slipped your mind, like, hey man, I'm working on this big show idea, but I'm gonna spring them at the last second. What Killer Casey's plans are?
Yo, and I need an hour to do it, so fuck you.
I'm sorry. It was a brief conversation, and I think it's just going to turn into a discussion on Wednesday, so I kind of wanted to save it.
Yeah, I got some
bad.
And we can't corner Casey because he's such a nice guy, but I got some questions for him.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yo, there's no doubt that Casey is that dude, and he is a hard-ass worker.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll just go
more into
that.
160 games or something ridiculous? It's absurd.
Straight up.
I'll
We'll
tell
just
you
go.
what, I can't explain in detail why, because it'll take an hour, but nobody does a better job than Casey, and nobody ever will. That kid works his ass off, and all the
No.
people who hate on him, I understand where it comes from, but you got to understand, he continues to deliver game types and does the best job that he can after being flamed by an entire community. He's the man and one of my best friends. And yeah, that's all I got to say.
I would have quit a long time if I was him.
I did. I used to have his job. I quit that shit. I moved on. Do you know that?
No,
I had no idea you
we
worked
just
that
got
position.
we just got ninja bombed.
Yeah, he stole that from somebody. I don't know where that came from, but
Woo!
somebody used to do that back in 2007.
Wait, what's that?
Called Nexi Bomb.
What happened? I don't get it.
Ninja said his he let us know. He let his people know that we were streaming over here. I
Well,
love
we're
that
just talking
kid.
trash to the garbage around us, so I mean, it's nothing
Yo,
really special.
I
Have you seen
want to talk about
Ninja
Ninja
1?
real quick. He's exactly what we need
Yeah.
for Halo Reach.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's
he's
like-
the epitome.
Like 4 or 5 more of those, and we have exactly like he is that dude, man. His excitement level, his opinions, he really cares about them. I have so much respect for that kid, and like, yo, I would never hate on him.
I
You know,
recommend
like,
to everyone to go to his YouTube right now and watch the 1v1 where he commentates it and explains it. It's an educational commentary over 1v1 No Bloom gameplay.
Yeah,
it's fantastic, dude. And to all the fans who say they got blocked out, look where Ninja came from. He came from nothing. He made
Yeah.
a dynasty by himself, dude. That kid is self-made. He figured it out. Why can't you?
and now we give him owed. You know what I'm saying? Because he paid his dues. That's how it works. You pay your dues, and eventually somebody who's been here for 8 years is thinking you're the most remarkable thing to be in Halo at this point. And that's exactly what I'm saying. And it just, I'm inspired by dude. And
Yeah.
he's kind of the reason why I kind of got back into the whole thing. And I'm glad Ninja is doing what he's doing, for real.
Another
think about
person
this-
is Bravo. I
Oh
mean,
my
he's
God.
a part of
Yeah.
us, and I know we can sit here and suck his dick as much as possible, but quite frankly, dude, he's putting out content and he's trying to keep us on that. He was doing this shit before we even came together.
Yeah.
And that says something, you know? Like,
Yeah.
now, you know, now since we have the ball moving, it's like, oh shit, like, potentially we could get to, like, a high standard, but we're still hearing the fucking shit, you know?
Let me ask you this, Scott. What player made more money than Bravo last year? Which one?
Dude.
I can't name one. I don't know.
No,
Roy,
it's like-
maybe, Roy had the Dr. Pepper sponsorship, so maybe.
Yeah,
Roy.
Yeah.
I don't think more than 3 people made more money than Bravo last year, and he's
Swear-
a fucking coach, man.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
What
Squared
happened?
made money.
And he deserves it. You know what I mean?
And like Walsh. And that's about it, probably.
But let's
I
play,
can't-
why is Bravo so successful? Because he updates his Facebook and he updated the
He
Facebook
cares.
because he cares and he's consistent as fuck and he's not scared to go against the grain. He's not scared to give his opinion even if it's not popular. And he shows that he's dedicated and he's always selfless, which is huge. And a lot of the Halo players, you know, because it's such a competitive game where you're switching teams and looking for players, there's not a lot of selfless people on the circuit. And Bravo is that one guy who just jumped to the top. He's selfless, and look how it paid off for him.
To be honest, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna just decide to keep it real. I was a Bravo hater at one point. I was like, who is this coach? You know what I'm saying? Just doing all this shit. Who's this coach? Like, and it's whack of me. And this is what's wrong with the Halo community. We don't embrace people as soon as we should.
Yeah.
But I think after you do put a little work into the ground, like Bravo did, and you kind of show people like me how it should be done, we kind of have to start respecting you and saying, dude, how can we do this? You know what I'm saying? Because Bravo is that dude when it comes to shit like sponsor-related activity, a lot of things within the Halo community, all of those innovations he's taking advantage of.
There's
And-
only a
and
Oh, yeah.
it's fucking dope.
There's only a few people who've changed the game when I think about the entire lifespan of Halo. I'll give it up to a few people. The Ogres, the Dream Team, Triple X, I felt like changed the game. Bravo has changed the game, and I feel like Ninja's about to change the game. Pistola, with his personality and he changed the game. There's only a handful of players who've done this over the Halo lifespan, and Bravo, the coach, is one of them.
Yeah, he's made coaching relevant. He's made coaching an actual job. I know coaching has always been important. I'm not hating on the coaches, but he is that one coach to really excel and be not just amongst the pro players, but with the elite players, and that's fucking dope to me.
I have to disagree with the fact that he was the coach that put them all on the top, man.
No, it was Triple X, dude.
You have to win the national championship at some point if you want to say something like that. So with that said, coaching relevant. Triple X used to market the living shit out of himself. I think Triple X made coaching relevant because he took.
Where did he go with it? You know what I'm saying?
Nowhere,
no, that's not fair. Triple X invented coaching, dude.
The reason he was a coach was because we were like, look, we're too stupid to follow the times and do that on the fly because we would rather talk shit. So we want a fifth guy behind us telling us what to do.
Not only that, dude, it wasn't his strategy. It wasn't his goal to teach you strategy. It was his goal to time and make you guys laugh.
Yeah.
Something that coaches still don't get today. He made sure his players were having fun and in a good mood.
I'm not giving Bravo ode to what he does in game. I'm giving him
that's
ode
coaching,
to what he does
dumbass.
out of game.
That's coaching.
What happened?
That's coaching. Like that's the point of the coach is like in game.
I'm looking at more of what he does outside of the game, but I agree. In game, I think there are better coaches, Towie included.
Bravo makes his money based off of what he does out of game.
Yeah.
He's not making money based on what he's doing in game. So that's the kind of, and just because he's a coach, he could be an amateur player and he could still be making the same money because of the stuff he's doing out of the game.
Yeah, and is he even going to coach next year? There's a talk about him commentating. If there is a circuit next year, we assume that there is going to be. So is he going to be a coach? It doesn't look like he wants to be a coach. I think he wants to commentate. So Bravo, kind of the I don't know what he is to the Halo community. Was he a coach? Was he a player? I think he's just a dude who took advantage of given opportunity, and he's somebody that people in the community could look up to because he wasn't given anything. Somebody like me, I made top 16 once. Okay, I wasn't given anything. The reason I got hired because, like I said, Sundance thought I had dope handwriting. That's about it. And, if you really want to make it in this community, you just got to be adamant about your voice. That's it, man.
Back to what I was saying before. If you're stop being a fan, you're only a fan until you do something. Just do, man. If your ideas are good enough, and if the maps you make and your video blogs are good enough, if they're gonna get around. We're gonna watch them, man. So just stop complaining and say I'm getting blocked out. I can't do this. Just do, man. If it's good enough, we'll notice it.
You're 100% right. And I think the part of it is they feel like, well, they want a bigger viewing, they want to have more people watch as they explain their opinion. So people are like, oh my God, this guy is just a cornucopia of knowledge. He is so smart and intellectual. I agree with everything he's saying. You know what really happens when a pro comes on a rant? People give him shit and they fucking flame him. That's what happens. So come out with your own shit. And then eventually you will come on our shit. But if you get flamed from your little YouTube video, chances are you're going to get flamed on our video.
Yeah. I just had a random thought. I said Triple X invented the coaching position, but it might have been Vic. Remember Vic?
Oh, Poison?
Before you were allowed to coach, dude, he'd be in fucking Lil Poison's ear cheating and shit.
5 years old. And he was the first person who started a concentration camp for players, okay? Because he forced his kid to play.
Bro, you can't just come out and say concentration camp like nonchalantly, dude.
That's fucked up.
So I
said that because I want to give Vic the title of the original coach because I feel like he was. Triple X made it cool, but fucking Vic was the original coach.
All right, I don't know, bro, because I feel like he made his kid play and he wasn't that great of a coach.
It was a sweatshop. He tried to market the hell out of his kid. He had this little 5-year-old kid, and he was like, listen, buddy, you can come out of your room, but if you do, I'm going to hit you, you play video games. That is
but
your
Dad,
job.
I want a coloring book. Fuck that.
It's like everyone looks at it like, oh my God, that's like my dream. But if I was locked in this fucking room that I'm in now, one, I'd jump through this window, too, because I get too bored. But, forced to play video games? Oh, instant bullet in the head. I'd end my life immediately.
Yo, and you know what's funny? Little Poison got more attention than Poison. And Poison was nasty, dude. He was on that shit
he was.
He was, man.
Incredible.
Way better than Lil Poison. But I will tell you a little piece story. I did team with the dude once, and I didn't believe in his hype, right? And I didn't believe in his hype, and
What
this
was the
was
team, though?
Dallas
Start over.
06.
What was the team?
Right? So it's me, Scrub Twister, Goose.
Yeah.
Yes.